Hello and welcome to an update on what I'm doing. This is more of a sort of blog, it's just more for me really. And I felt the need to speak over this one as I hadn't in all the other previous ones, as what was going on was fairly apparent. But I was starting to move on to more subtle changes. The game's nowhere near finished, but I'm still putting polish on it anyway, just because it gives me a small sense of achievement. So we're going to go over a couple of those things today. Four new things. First of which is the menu items. Isn't that nice? They get a little bit bigger. It's a little bit more tactile. I really like that. You're going to hear this a lot. That was from a tutorial provided by YouTuber /X Games. If you're following this for any sort of idea on what I'm doing, don't look at me, look at him. He's amazing. I've been following his tutorials, and pretty much everything you see here is based off of stuff that he has done, and he's just fantastic. So I'd highly recommend that you go and check him out. The second one is the screen shake, which I've implemented when you click on the title. It's going to be used when the player's shot. Obviously, it's going to be used in game more, but I just wanted to put it in here so I didn't have to go into the game to test it. So when you click on this, you're going to get a nice particle effect, big green flares, which I made using Particle Designer rather than using it myself. Nice little tool. And then obviously the screen just violently shakes there, which is really, really nice. Okay, so we've gone into the options menu. We've got the third change, which is the implementation of /X Games' latest video on creating a drop-down menu. Previously, if you watched the videos, I wouldn't have verbally said this out loud, but they were just buttons, just a series of buttons which was created when the room was created, just with a simple for loop. Whereas now we've got a really nice, slick drop-down menu, and again we're implementing the hover enlarge here. The text doesn't change size, but it's clear where the mouse is, what you're going to click on, what it's going to change to. And we can just click through these now. This is using the existing changing resolution stuff. Took very little modification to put that into a drop-down menu. I'm really pleased with that. Again, the changing menu resolution. Sorry, the changing resolutions. The ability to do that was taken from /X Games tutorials. If you want to know how to do that, go and check him out. And then we've got the eye over here, which is a point of reference. Then we can go back. And the third and final thing is, if we go into the game, it's very, very small, barely noticeable, but I've changed the font. I found a really nice font that I like. And I never thought I'd say this, but I'm excited by this font. It's a lot more clear and legible, even at smaller font sizes, and it also supports upper and lowercase, which I'm quite pleased with. So we can click on our players here, go into the game. I've not sorted out the sizing there yet, but it just fits really nicely in with the UI. And then I'll just get the other player in. I open the other screen here. So let's see if this screen shake works as nicely in-game as it does. I've not actually tested this. Boom. That's a little bit too harsh. I'll probably change that so it's a little bit less juddery, because obviously this is going to be a fast-paced sort of, no, everything's shooting, everything's going on. So too much screen shake is going to be horrible. Just horrible. So yeah, those are the 4 small quality of life improvements that my game has received. Nice new menu pop-ups, drop-down menus. Probably going to put sliders for audio sounds over here. Got a nice screen shake, got some nice particle effects there, and I was really, really pleased with how the project is progressing. Yeah, that's about wraps it up. If you have any questions about how any of this is done, feel free to comment below. I do have all of this up on GitHub. I hide nothing because I've taken everything. So feel free to have a look on there. If there's any questions, just pop them in the comments below.